DJ Augustine, Evan Fournier. In the backcourt, Jonathan Isaac, Aaron Gordon, both did a nice job. A backcourt of Kyle Lowry and Danny Green, Pascal Siakam, Kawhi Leonard, and the Gasol and Vucevic to jump it up, and Toronto control. Between the 2-seeded Toronto Raptors and the 7-seed Orlando Magic. Here is Augustine, his floater drops.
You talked to Coach Clifford, he said he's just a terrific pick-and-roll player, and his skills were on display right there.
Siakam slides. Lone core member who's experienced the postseason doldrums that Toronto has endured, as Leonard hits another jumper that the Raptors have had over the last few seasons.
And that's actually a good thing. I mean, they've had their heart broken, obviously. Nice shot. Well, it's a very big deal. And, you know, sometimes the younger teams will say ignorance is bliss. Look at the length and the block right there by young Jonathan Isaac. But
Orlando had gone 7 years. Nikola Vucevic, who you just saw, had gone 6 seasons without it. As Leonard buries the 3. Raptors and said he feels really good right now. Gasol barrels in and softly touching here with Vucevic. Augustine now will pedal it back out. Isaac using his length to lay it in.
A ton of the credit because he's brought accountability, consistency, and his even-keeled approach has helped them get to this point.
Well, George, he feels really good about his team. He's not going into this series like it's a fait accompli, that they're going to be sacrificed to the Raptors. He believes in the way.
Voice, when you mentioned that the Nets got that W today, you had a little bass in your voice.
Leonard adding some
dunk down the middle.
Siakam slides it over Isaac. That's a one-do. Ross, the former Raptor, has been tremendous this season for the Magic, especially of late. Augustine able to beat the
athletic enough to do a good job, but this is the playoffs. This is a former Finals MVP. The playoffs are just different.
Van Vliet inside the final 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Van Vliet, that's a deep one. He got it! Oh! No call on his missed 3. Siakam turns down the wing 3. Meeks gets fouled and finishes. Ross gives it up. Birch does as well. Fournier, a good look. Is good from 3.
Evan Fournier, a very good look. That's to your advantage because he can really shoot it.
Siakam, the breakdown. First quarter as the crowd rises. Ross, good hands on a lazy feed. Ross to the rim, lays it in.
Much that anyway. We usually let the other guys get going first, but he'll get going.
Coach, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
But you got to keep it in striking distance.
Magic started the season 20-31, finished 22-9 as Fournier, 2-seeded Raptors. Fournier, nice breakdown of Ibaka, but Fournier left it short. This the second of 4 games on our NBA on ESPN slate of action as Carter Williams. Ross's jumper is short. Isaac trying to clean it up. Can't finish, but does. The things the Magic have pointed out is they've been playing playoff games the whole last month of the season. They've been in must-win mode as Van Vliet points in 9 minutes.
I tell you what, you just mentioned something that's very important. I mean,
Ross hits the 3. Vucevic back in to the hook, gets the 2. He doesn't have enough on. Green will fire, and hit. Augustine trapped, finds Vucevic. He can't finish, but Gordon in the paint defensively. Gordon from 3. He got it.
Execution that you need.
Siakam meets Vucevic and finishes.
That's a tough one. I would probably say, because I've seen D'Angelo Russell be pretty special.
As Augustine can't hit the layup. Vucevic sets up Fournier. Orlando keeps it alive. Fournier from the wing. He connects.
I feel like this Raptors team they're searching for the 3 too much. If you have a nice 2, you have to just take it, especially when you've been struggling.
The Magic's all-star Vucevic has just 2 points, yet they're up by 11. You bet! DJ
Very,
Augustine.
very quiet in here right now. Nobody believes what's happening.
A steal from Augustine. Pedaling ahead. Augustine leaves. And Vucevic slams a 15-0 run. Siakam trying to do it himself. He ends the...
Is that where we're at now? Seriously. Is social media that serious?
Gasol buries a much-needed...
See Kyle try to get downhill here.
Gasol finds Green. His three is good.